What's up, everybody? It's been a really long time. I just decided I want to do videos a little bit different. I've been hearing a lot of people that want to know how to get in shape, and it's a lot trying to get into the different workouts and how to do things. So what I've decided to do is I'm just going to work out. I'm going to show you the workouts. I'll kind of fast forward through the parts that are boring when I'm just doing it. You'll see me go in and out of the screen here as I walk around. I do a lot of walking in between sets. I believe not sitting down. I got to keep moving the whole time. So I'm just going to get this. It's probably kind of boring, but at least you can see what I do each day, how my workouts work out every day that I work out. Because if you want to get a body that fits for you and you want to be fit and feel great, this is the way to do it, and it's just going to be easier to do it this way. So again, my name is Dustin, and I'll go through this all with you. But we're going to start today's chest day. First is going to be the bench press. So we're going to do quite a few different sets here. And I'm going to go, I'll tell you the weight I'm doing on each one and why I do it that way. And I'll fast forward through the in-between parts of it. But it should be a lot of fun. Let's get working out and let's get strong, baby. So we're going to start out with here just a nice warm-up set. Just a nice 135 to get started. So the first set we're going to be doing 135. We're going to do as many reps. Actually, I do 15 to 20 reps in the first set just to warm the body up, get ready to go. That was an easy 18. I'll do lower reps, more like 15 if I want to go higher weight today. I'm not going to try to max out or anything today. So it's the first set. We're going to jump up to 165 for the next set. I really don't know how long my weight is in between, so I'm just going to walk around, just let me come back into frame, and then we'll do the next set. So I actually stopped the video on the last one, sorry about that. So now this is our next set. We're going to be doing 165. I'm trying to get 12 reps out on this one. Let's get at it. All right, great. So it was 12 reps, pretty easy on that one too. I'm gonna bump it to 185 for this next jump. Now these are not the weights you have to go at, but you can just see my increments. Start off with something light, heavy reps, a little heavier, still heavy reps. And we're just gonna keep kind of doing that, but then switching back, less reps, more weight. So as a point of reference, I think that was probably right around 2.5 minutes, something like that for the rest in between. Again, you don't have to do that, but I believe in a heavy, or I should say higher rest in between sets. When we're doing a main workout, like a bench press or a squat, something that's hitting a lot of the different muscles, your shoulders, chest, back, give your muscles rest to be able to do more weight later and lift heavier. On some of the other exercises I do with lighter weight and more reps, I'll give less weight in the sets for those. So now we're doing 185. Try to get about 10 reps out on this one. It's 10 reps, a little bit harder that time. Give it a little bit of rest in here. I'm gonna jump it up now to 225. I know it's a big jump. Sometimes I'll do an in-betweener like at 205. Today I'm just gonna jump it up to 225. A lot less reps on this next one. Give a little bit more of a rest in between. All right, so now we're gonna be doing 225. So we're starting to get a little bit heavier weight now. At least for me, it's a little bit heavier weight. Some other people probably do this pretty easily. But I'm gonna try to get 5 to 8 reps out. Just depends on how I'm feeling that day. Some days it's gonna be more 5, hoping today's gonna be a little bit more. This is just what I do. I'm gonna step up to where I'm almost maxing, if not already maxing out. And then after we're done with that, then we'll talk about stepping it back down. I do a lot on bench. I sit there for about a half an hour, 35 minutes between all the exercises, just to make sure that we're hitting the chest perfectly. So here we go, 5 to 8 reps. Heavy for me, so a lot of weight for me. Well, I think it was 7 reps for that. So that's towards the high on that one. So we're gonna move up now to 250. Really only trying to get 1 to 3 reps out on 250. Just try to hit your muscles, shock them a little bit, get them out of that little bit of a rut, and see how it goes. By the way, it's 255. I don't want to leave myself looking like I'm weaker than I am. All right, so we're gonna get to trying this 255. One thing I do want to note, I am older. I'm 45 years old. I know a lot of you guys are a lot younger, a lot of you in your 20s. You can do a lot of this. It's probably easier on you. I contend with injuries all the time. I've got injuries to both my biceps and my shoulder. Actually, the shoulder as well too. Elbows, I mean, it's just as you get older, that's what happens. So if you see me lifting extra slow, more carefully, or if I just quit altogether, sometimes the injuries just are too bad and I don't want to aggravate them too much. So on this 255, we're going to try for 1 to 3 reps. Again, we want to get a few reps out if we can. That's basically just to make sure that you're just telling your body you can do more than that. And to me, this is getting to be a lot of weight. But if I think the more I can do reps at a 255, the better chance I'm going to hit 285, 290, 300 down the road. So here we go. Oh. 3 was a lot. I felt it. It felt good, but I was definitely a strain. You can see the last rep was a lot for me. I'm going to go 275 next, try to get just 1 rep out. My max is 285. I'm not going to go for max today, but 275 is still very close to that. I still like to make sure I'm hitting my muscles, letting them know that heavyweight is there every week, so it doesn't forget it. I always am afraid that once I don't do it, I won't be able to do it. So I always say heavyweight, at least 1 rep a week. So here we go. Woo. Sorry if I'm out of breath. It doesn't make for the best videos. Okay, as you'll notice, a little bit longer break that time. Probably normally take an even longer break for this last rep. I like to give my body, I should say, a chance to rest a little bit when we're doing more weight here. 275, at least for me, is not light. It's a lot of weight. As you'll notice, I'm not a very strong person. Plenty of people are way stronger than me. This is about being in shape and being strong, but more importantly for me, it was about looking good with my shirt off. I know it's vain, but that's what I liked, and that's what this workout does. You get stronger, you get more agile, but you'll look good with your shirt off as well too, which is the whole point of this, at least for me. So it's all about getting a body right here. I just do it in this dungeon of a basement, but you know, that's what it's about for me. So we worked through a lot of this stuff. If you're looking for something that's gonna make you a heck of a lot stronger than me, this is gonna be your workout. If you wanna get yourself in shape, looking good, be agile, kind of have a nice mix, that's what this is for. So here we go, 275, 1 rep, baby. Lightweight, baby. A little bit more of a bounce off my chest than I want to have. I don't love to do that. Sometimes it just happens when your muscles start to give out. But now we're going to move down to back to 225. I just do 1 set at 225. That's just there, I don't want to shock my muscles going all the way back down to 190. So I'm just going to do a couple reps at 225, and then we're going to move on to our regular actual bench press sets. Here we go. Okay, so I fibbed. We're actually gonna do 215, not 225, just more for ease than anything. All right, so now that we're working our way back down, again, 225 is what we're gonna be doing. Just one more set of it. Probably the same thing, 5 to 8 reps. I'm not really trying to get a lot out here. It's just more, I normally lift my 3 sets after this at 190. So I wanna make sure that I'm not shocking the muscle, jumping from 275 down to 190. So I'm just hitting 225 for a few reps, let my chest get used to it, and then go right back down to 190. As you'll see, they're a lot slower. I'm probably giving you too much information on the weight. Again, it's not about how much weight you're using. It's just about the differences in weight from the top to the bottom as you're moving throughout it. The next part is the actual part on my chest workout that I'm hitting for bench for a workout. This is where I'm going to be doing 10 sets, trying to get to 12, but really 10 reps, I should say. 3 sets. I do 190 right now, whatever that is for you. That's really what you'll base the rest of this workout around, is what your main 3 sets are going to be. Here we go. Okay, great. So now this is where we're doing the actual lifting at this point. So this is my 3 sets on a bench press. I'm doing 190, doing 10 reps. I should be able to get all 10 reps out on all 3 sets. I'll be moving to 195 soon. But this is the main part of the workout, at least for just the maintaining of strength for your chest. Let's get it, baby. One note I'll make too, how do you know when to move up? I only move up in 5-pound increments, and it's when I do all 10 reps at all 3 sets, 2 workouts in a row. Oh man. Woo! Oh. Woo. So I felt that way more than I probably should have. This is why I make sure I can do the 10 reps, 3 sets, 2 workouts in a row. I just did it last set or last week, no problems. Now I'm dying after 2 sets of 10. Okay. You can see how pathetic of a display that was. Only 7 reps in the last one. That's why I want to make sure I do it twice in a row. So what we're doing now, not really much of a rest. We're gonna peel off just down to 135, do a quick set, just kind of get a few more reps in. Then we're gonna move on to incline dumbbell. Very crazy how a quick 10 reps at 135 kills you after just murdering all that other way earlier. It's crazy how it does to you. So now we're gonna move on to the incline dumbbell. Start off with 35s. I'll have to angle the camera a little bit. Just using my phone, so I have to move things around a little bit. So we'll get that moved over, and then we'll go over that workout with you next. Woo. think I'm ready now. So we're gonna do incline dumbbell bench press. I'm starting off with 35s in each hand. Gonna pump it to 55 after that. Trying to get 12 reps out on these. 35s will be easy. 55s not so much. So I'm dealing with an arm injury, so don't laugh at me here. Okay, there we go. Like I said, pretty easy on that one. And then we'll move on to 55s. $55, not nearly as much fun as 35. As you notice, I was also reciprocating them, so I bring them in like this, do a nice twist towards the top. So working on. Again, we got a pretty good bicep injury, so I have a hard time flinging it up here, so don't laugh at me when I struggle. All right, next set here. Again, we're shooting for 3 sets at your weight, 12 reps. We should do that 2 workouts in a row, then you move up 5 pounds. Here we go. All right, almost about done. This is great. So we're just gonna be coming down to the last set. I've been stuck at 55 forever, but I'll probably only get 8 to 10 sets out of it, or reps out of this. This is what it is. At some point you just plateau. I'll get it figured out at some point. For me, it's a lot of weight. Here we move on, last set. Here we go. Here we go on to flat, dumbbell flat bench on the next one. Oh, this hurts. Woo! Drill 12, baby. Woo! Woo! Able to get all 12 on that one. I've done that a few times though, and then the next exercise, or next day, I should say, next week, usually get 10 or 11. But here we go. Moving on to flat dumbbell bench. So I'm out of breath. Flat dumbbell bench. One thing you'll notice I don't do reciprocating. When I bring it back, I bring them out a little bit. I'm trying to get the same thing as a fly would. Not too far, you don't want to hurt your shoulders, but bring it back and then bring it back up, and you're kind of getting the same building you get in the flies, still hitting the chest as well too. Whew. Like I said before, chest is feeling tired today. I'm just gonna do 55, 65, then 75. I mean, 55, 60, then 65. Not gonna go too high up today. Heavy, baby. Whew. Feeling that. Whew. There we go, last set, 65. There we go. Dying, baby. Woo! Oh. Definitely crazy on a day-to-day basis how your body just can't do some things and can't do others. All right, so now we're moving on to dips. We're doing those next. It's all out of the way here. Okay, so just to go over it again in case you weren't listening to the last part, I'm going to start off with, we do 55, 65, 75. Again, do whatever weight you need to do. I like to jump it up by 10 pounds each set. We're just doing 3 sets. Again, you're starting here. I try to bring them out, try to get that stretch in the chest as if you were doing a fly, not too far, and then bring it forward and bring them in. Don't smack them together, but bring them into where they about touch. That way you'll build that inside. You get that nice well in between your chest there. Helps to build it out as well too. So. Good amount of weight on this one if you can. I'm only doing. Should have said and left it out. But we're doing 3 sets. We're doing just 10 reps on each one. That's all we're doing. 8 to 10, I should say. All right, here we go. We're down to dips. I do 4 sets of dips. Try to get 20 reps out on each one. I don't do it every time. I do a little more than 20 in the first couple sets. I'm like 15 at the end. Try to do 20. I do 2 different ways. I'm gonna try to, you're not probably be able to see it, but one way I'll do it is straight up and down. So you're literally lifting like this. This is gonna get more of your tricep area. And then there's one where I'll lean forward a little bit. So you get more of your back, and it gets underneath your chest there. Give you a nice little shelf there, just to build the chest out a little bit. So I do a little bit of both when I'm doing this. I do them kind of fast. Let's get to it, baby. Woo. Oh. Really feeling it now. 3 sets to go and we're about out of here. Set number 2. Oh. Woo. 21 reps first time, 20 the second time. You'll see it dwindle down. Be about 80 at the end. Woo. 2 sets left. That's it. 2 sets to go. We're on set number 3. If you're like me, arms are burning, shoulders burning, neck burning, chest dead. It's okay. 2 more to go. This is great. This is where you really find yourself. Okay. Oh. 3 down, 1 to go. Don't push yourself too hard on these. You can mess your elbows up. My triceps are shot too as well. Just make sure if 10s to start with, do your 10. If it's 15, push yourself each time. Try to get a little bit more. I start off only being able to do 10, but 21, then 20, and kind of back off from there. So it just takes time. Keep going. One to go. One to go. This one's gonna hurt. This one sucks. It's the last one. Get it done. You're over with. Workout done. Where we at? Over an hour in. This is great. Fantastic. Push yourself. Make it happen. All done, finished. Heavy workout, at least for me, it's a heavy workout, nice and hard. Hope this was good for you. Hope it worked out for you. If you need to do any alterations to it, let me know if you have any questions on that. There's some alterations, especially with dips. You can put a rubber band on the bar or something to help do an assisted dip. Any help with weights, whatever it is, form, let me know. That's the workout for chest. We hit this sometimes even twice a week because I pretty much work out 4 days, run 1, take a day off, and go again. So for most of us, that's what we do. So thanks for here. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.